Alright, Spinges, what's up? This is Tom Campbell posting for Midwest Nunchuck Flow, and today we're going to do some tosses and catches. Yeah, okay, this video is shot on a MacBook Pro, and it's probably a little sloppy, but I don't like editing together footage, so I'm going to try to keep it in big pieces as much as possible. This is not really very hard. I picked it up pretty quickly after I was, actually willing to practice it, but, it's not hard. It's just a little, it's challenging, but it's not hard. You just have to practice it, and you'll see that it's actually pretty easy. First things first, if you can't do this, then you need to just build a little dexterity and start with doing some of these right here. You can do some of those, just practice that, and some of these right here. Just hand flips from different angles, because that's like, going to give you a lot of the dexterity that you need to do this. And then you're going to want to learn, I can show you how to do it, but you want to be able to flow into it. So the best way to do it for the tutorial video purpose is just to learn to wrist bounce like that, and then toss like that, something like that. So anyway, the key points are to try to control where you're throwing and get it very consistent so that it's always in the same spot, because you're going to turn, either this way, or I think I turn into it like that. So you're going to turn into it, and you want it to just fall into your hand. You don't really want to have to be like figuring out where it is. So you want to be able to throw it the same way every time, right? So you're going to throw it around like that, toss it up, grab it from behind. That was actually really shitty, but these chucks aren't perfect. If you can see, they're made with some screws holding some chain into some sticks over here. So really all there is to it is, I don't try to practice it like that. Try to like work into it from something, and then bam, wrist bounce, throw it up, catch it. Practice that first. As simple as that. Bam, wrist bounce, throw it up, catch it. If you want it to close when you catch it, you want to try and catch it as it spins about right there, so that the other one comes around. If you want it to be able to like grab it and continue moving with it out of it, then you want to try to catch it here, because it's going to want to close, and it's going to smack you in the hands if you try to grab it and move. It's just going to bust you in the knuckles. Actually got some kind of brutal finger nicks there, but so yeah, that's really all there is to it. You're gonna flow into it, and you want it to be right here, so that when you turn, you're right there for it. And you keep your eye on it. That's the other thing, is don't just try to turn and grab it blindly, even though that obviously that's cool, but you want to kind of watch where it goes. It's gonna go up there, so watch where it goes. And then so that once you're watching it, you realize that that's all there is to it. Then you try it with the behind the back turn, just like that. Nothing to it. Just practice, and you will get it down. All right, let's talk about the toss a little bit. The first thing is, you don't be afraid to toss it high, because the higher you throw it, the more time as it goes through the air like that you're going to have to get either to figure out how you're going to catch it for the collapse, or so that you can turn and grab it. Not, whoa, God, when's that coming down? The second thing is that you don't, unless you've got some light, like if your chucks are like hollow plastic or something. If you're using hardwood like these, then you don't want to throw that thing through the air all like this. I'm not even going to catch it. Just you don't want to do that. That's going to hurt if you miss. You want it to more along the lines be a really smooth and just really slow spin through the air, just like that. Start practicing with just tossing it so that it spins as slow as possible, because the faster it is, the more it's going to hurt if you mess up. Subtext on the toss is you really want to the release as to where it's going. If you're going to turn this way into it and grab it here, then the release. If you wrist bounce, for instance, and there's many ways you can get to it. Sometimes I like to just do that number to baton spin. If you release, and when you bounce and then it goes up, if it goes that way, you let go too late, because if it goes straight up, you let go just a little bit too late, you really want to let go just a little bit earlier so that as it tries to go this way, it carries itself off that way. If this makes it all the way around here and then you let go, it's going to want to go that way, and you don't, you're going to have to or something. Alright guys, that about wraps up the video for the tossing and catching tutorial. Special thanks to Gabriel Ford, who taught me pretty much everything I know with this right here, started me down the dark side, and without him I wouldn't be grabbing catches behind my back right now. So keep spinning, keep practicing, always remember to have fun. See you guys next time.